Know that without the intent, without the pre-knowledge of what Devontae was facing, but to now know the backstory of it is really hits home, and it solidifies what most all of us do this work for, this job for, is just to create goodwill and to help mankind, help our fellow citizens in the community, and that's what police work is all about. And to know that I was able to help Devontae face some extraordinary fears that he has as a young man, you know, it's really humbling to me as an individual, and it makes me feel good about the work I do.
Amazing stuff. And joining us now, we're delighted to say, is the photographer who captured this stunning moment, Johnny Nguyen, joining us via Skype from Portland, Oregon. Johnny, amazing shot. Just tell me what was going through your head as this moment evolved and when you realized this is special. Right.
Well, you know, I was standing about 20 feet away from them, and I started taking pictures because I knew there was something powerful about the scene. It fired me up because it had a message that needed to be captured. So I trusted my gut, and I stayed there, and they continued to talk. And before I knew it, they both went in for the hug, and I just got as close as I could and just started snapping away.
Now, this young boy was born into a life of extreme poverty, drugs abuse, and it wasn't until he was adopted that his life was actually turned around. He defied the odds. Tell us about how people have reacted to this story and this image that you took.
Sure. You know, since the photo has been published, I've gotten hundreds of emails and comments on my Instagram saying how the photo has helped people feel more hopeful, that it has restored faith in humanity and has impacted them greatly, especially because of what's been going on. Also, people have been telling me how this photo was what the world needed to see, what America has been needing to see and should continue to see. And I think that's partly because out of all the photos that we've seen on the protests, they've showed violence, anger, and even to the point of destruction. And people have told me how great it was to see a photo that showed more of the other side, the humanity, that it helped spread positivity and shed light on a lot of the darkness that's been transpiring throughout the country.
That's the thing, I suppose, that people really felt like, I think, that they needed something positive, and they saw this and they were able to grasp at this and see some light. Is that what you're hearing from people?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the reason my photo got so much exposure is because a lot of people have been clamoring for a glimmer of hope, that this is what they've been wanting to see. And I was just there at the right time in the right place, and I just happened to share it. And I think that's why I got so popular, because people wanted to see that. Yeah, amazing.
And is it true that this is the first photo that you've ever had published in a newspaper?
Yes, ma'am. It is my first photo ever. Say what?
It's quite remarkable. You've captured this image that everyone across the country, at least, everyone across America,
it's gone viral. And I think you started tweeting because of this. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Prior to the photo, I didn't really use Twitter, and then I saw, well, people were linking to me about to a lot of Twitter accounts posting my picture, and I said, okay, I might as well start it. And then I just started sharing those Twitters, retweeting and stuff like that. Well, but I think it's every person's dream, I think, as an artist or a photographer, to capture a photo that impacts and inspires people, or a photo that triggers conversation and change. And I'm just, you know, I'm beyond words to have been able to do that.
You have done that, and a remarkable moment and a powerful photograph, and that's what still photography is all about. I doubt it'll be your last one published, Johnny. Johnny Nguyen in Portland, Oregon, and he is now tweeting. So
you can follow.
Good to see you, Johnny. Thanks.